Good afternoon, Eorzeans. We are going back in again for some more Wuxian Dawntrail journeys. I feel really behind on him because I haven't been able to log in with him till just like this past week or so, and I don't want to hold up my poor friend any longer. I meant to get him to the first dungeon by the time she got back from Taiwan, and I didn't, and now I feel a certain way. Now you get to see the very exciting "this world is congested" vision. Okay, back to the smooth jazz of Tulialal. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march onward towards Cosmouka. Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your patient Hanu friend has to say. How's the weather out there? The helpful Hanu is waiting to answer your questions. I've been quite content waiting here, dining on the third promise's coin, but it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. So, what is it you'd like to know? The road to Akanu. We go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Cosmouka River, is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing, thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Cosmouka, we should head over to the Arch. And I should swap to Sage, actually, because my warrior is already 91 and almost 92. On to telemarch. Are we all ready to leave? Yeah, let's go. Then onward to Cosmouka. Open the way. It looks pretty open to me, but okay.
現地の古語で虹の地を意味するコザマルカ。この地を訪れた者がまず目にするのは虹を生む大瀑布だ。断崖から流れ落ちた水が広大な湿地帯を形成し、そこで生きる全ての命にいやおうなく適応を求めている。ウクラマトと俺たちは湿った道に足を踏み出す。かつて 蓮王が旅した道筋をなぞるために。
風間うか。
すごい滝。この距離からでも迫力を感じるわ。狩りに行ったハーム島もなかなかだったけどよ。トライオラの自然だって負けてねえだろ。
小座丸川は湿地帯なだけあって足場が悪い。ぬかる。
分かってるって。前に来たことがあるって言っただろ。ハヌハヌ族の集落オックハヌはこの街道の先だ。とっとと進もうぜ。
That swamp. There is no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has Erenville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Thank you for that insight. They made it a little bit too tilty. Ah, everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey! I asked you not to say anything! Anyway, this is the Hanu village I was telling you about. Okhanu! Wuxian wishes to seek out the Dawn Servant's elector. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and find this elector. Ohokali! Oh, what now? It's a Hana greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanu Hali, welcome you to Okhanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Right then, it helped to do some investigating at Wuxian, so let's take a look around here as well. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Erenville, Alice, and Kryl should concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuxian, Wei, and myself will handle this northern half. Works for me. Sounds good to me. Everyone just disappears. It's very fine and normal. What you got? Welcome, welcome. I'm I'm glad to say that the damage from the storm has been repaired and our stores are open for business. If you have any bicolor gemstones to trade, I'd love to take a look. You got nothing I want. Thanks, though. Welcome. If it's an alpaca you need, then look no further. Before we get you settled up, we'll need to add your name to our register. It'll make things smoother the next time you need a ride. Don't need it now, but maybe later. Yo. Always good to unlock the mounts at the city. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawn servants sent, we're making progress, repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there is so much else that was lost for good. It's pretty grim. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Some manner of boat? Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into the bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Hello, can all of you hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way! We ought to hurry over too.
ゾラージャ兄さんとバクージャジャの野郎はまだみてえだな。
ここでつまずいてくれれば後が楽だけど、あの兄さんに限ってそれは期待できないだろうな。
ではでは、改めまして、私はハヌハヌ族の族長を務めるザヌハリと申します。そしてあなた方の王としての器を測る連合の選者でもあります。 ではでは、早速試練について説明するとしましょう。
あった、俺様を置いて勝手に始めてもらっちゃ困るぜ。
あいつ。
はいはい、慌てなくてもこの試練に時間切れはありませんからね。ではでは、今度こそ。ここオックハヌはトライオラ女子氏の足の章において、連合と私たちハヌハヌ族が絆を結んだ地です。その故事に倣って皆さんには足の試練に挑んでいただきますよ。
アシはハヌハヌ族の文化に関わりが深いようだが、一体どんな試練なんだろ
う。実は近くの水田でアシを育てていましてね。私たちはそれを食べたり編んだりして生活に役立てているのですが、なぜだか不作に陥ってしまいまして。そんな時、連合から選者に任命されたものですから、これ幸いと皆さんを利用しようと思い立ったわけです。皆さん、王位を目指す方々ならば不作を解決するくらいわけないでしょ。
まあ確かに民の悩みを解決するのは王の務めだよな。
そうでしょう。見事やり遂げた方には足の史跡をお渡ししますよ。
わざわざそんなまどろっこしい真似をしなくてもよ、実力行使で奪えばいいんじゃねえか。
おや、パクジャジャ殿は血気盛んですね。連合の選者の中にはあなたのような輩を相手に従う者もいるでしょうが、そんな楽しくないこと、私はお断りです。同意もなく選者に害をなした場合、即座に失格とするよう連絡が行く手はずになっています。それでもというのなら、その剣を抜くがよいでしょう。
賢者ってのは臆病者でも務まんのかよ。すっかり今日が冷めちまったし。
では気を取り直して、ただいまより足の試練を開始します。私の持つ秘跡が欲しければ超えてみせなさーい。
とつ国の知識があるオスネコ君はオイラたちの知らない策を持ってる可能性がある。泳がせれば利用できるかもね。ならメス猫ちゃんの方はどうだ？わかってるくせに。あれは二人の王子に比べたら論外だってさ。見事な見解の一致だね、弟や。俺様と爆風ジャジャをやってるだけあるぜ。ま メス猫ちゃんの保護者どもはちったやるようだがな。
くっそ、あいつら見てろよ、私だって。
ザヌハリさんの話ではこの試練に時間制限はないそうよ。焦らずにゆっくり考えましょう。
ああ、そうだな。あんな野郎に負けてたまるか。
Roklamat is eager to help solve the Hanuhana's woes. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Erenbel, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Okay. Give me strength. Let's all scour the fields and help our bold leader and identify anything unusual. Yeah, I'm with him on that one. A small frog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when eventually it scurries away. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? I agree. The waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. As it happens, I'm a level 90 alchemist. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me when you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless. I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival! This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them, put on their festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuglamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone! By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Well, I happen to see that. It's over that way, in that building. In that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Yes, this is the float I remember. It does not appear somewhat... Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspection initiated. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such a poor state. Due to the recent storm, I gather? Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No ihihana. Ihihana! That's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes were ruined. We're struggling to make repairs and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help you give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need a bokixa for the missing eye, Wiwipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the Wind's Chosen to adorn the tail. 2 of these I know. A bokixa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Wiwipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however. The Wind's Chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hanuhanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated, and if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The Wind's Chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have been there must be an underlying reason. The float must also function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus? For what? Oh, Ihihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So, if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it, but when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible! I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving the Ihihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alisai and I to require the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okanu to gather and vie for the title of Wind's Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Interesting. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I have worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine, after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linuhanu. Nice to meet you, Linuhanu, and certainly, let's all go together. Thanks to Wuklamat, we've found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are all valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. the Nuhana wishes to take you to the shipwright. The shipwright's name is Wuxian. He is a Shibral who's only moved to Kozamauka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. A proper Hanu greeting? Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Okbekbe, to the east of here. Right on. This is Okbekbe, the village of all. Those who drift into Kozamauka from Turilal and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wuxian, he lives and works in the House of Waters High, at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. I have a motorcycle. I think I'm okay. Definitely many waters high. Wuxian, let's go.
Hmm? なんだお前たちは。
挨拶挨拶。おフォカリー。
オフォカリー。どうやら礼儀はわきまえているようだな。郷に行っては郷に従え。トライエラが多部族国家であるからこそ、それぞれの部族が大切にしてきた文化を尊重すべきなのだ。
そうか。だからお前はハヌハヌ族の文化にも詳しいんだな。確かにお前の言う通りだ。共に生きるってことはお互いのことを知るってことなのかもしれねえ。
ほう、柔軟な考え方をする。そういえば君の姿見覚えがあるような。ってウクラマと王女。まさか第一王女がこのようなところにおいでとは。このウケブ、礼儀を語っておきながら 王族の方に無礼を働くとは弁解のしようもございません。どうかその斧で人思いにこの首を。
怖えこと言うんじゃねえよ。まあ気にすんな。私は堅苦しいことは嫌いなんだ。
そうですか。では気にしません。
切り替えが早いわね。
実はイヒイ花祭に使うみこしが壊れちまって、新しい担ぎ棒と目を作ってほしいんだよ。ウユイポの木とアボキシャって石を使うんだろ。
そうです。喜んで協力させていただきたいところですが、その材料が底をついておりましてな。先の大嵐で被害を受けた家屋の修理にウユイポ材を使い果たしてしまったのですよ。
悪いがそれじゃ遅いんだ。場所教えてくれよ。私が取ってくるからさ。
そんな王女を使い走りのように扱うなど、礼儀を重んじるこのウケ部には到底できぬ相談です。
だから気にすんなって言っただろ。
そうですか。では気にしません。ところでそちらのハヌハヌ族は？
俺は次のイヒイ花祭のまとめ役だ。みこしを修理するために同行してる。本当かどうか眉唾だが、ウクラマトたちの話ではあれは足の不作を解決するためのマグでもあるって話だしな。
ほう、イヒイ花祭の真の意味をご存知とは。昨今ではハヌハヌ族でも知らぬ者が多いというのに、さすがは王女ですな。ウユイポの木が伐採できる場所には私が案内しましょう。アボキシャの方はお仲間に任せてもよろしいですかな。キキトラ道のあたりを探せば必要な分は取れるでしょう。
あそこなら何度か行ったことがある。俺が案内するよ。
ええ、お願いね。
よし、そうと決まれば行動開始だ。
Nah, you can just mark it on my map. I'll be fine.
「お頭、面白い話が聞きましたぜ。」ほう、いい花祭ね。本命がダメだった時の備えとして泳がせておくのも悪くないかもよ。どうやらメス猫ちゃんにも使い道ができたみてえだな。
Cave Kikitola is southwest of Volcano. We can return to the village first, then head there on foot. All right. Oh, I can't go over there. Maybe I can go over there. Here we go. Aha. Now I'll do what the game wants me to do. And I'll follow the path. Yeah, that's up there. I don't believe you. What? My chocobo was like, I don't put up with that nonsense. Cave Kikitola, as promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw Aboxica by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching the description to me. I shall have scour the inside of the cave then. You take the west half and I'll take the east. I picked over the ground near the entrance, but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? Here you go. Yes, this is a Aboxica. Along with Kryle's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones you've brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be the festival leader for this year's Ikikana. But when that big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That was why you agreed to Wuklamat's request despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it, for myself and for my friend. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please, rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver the Abakixa into Iwokabu's waiting hands. Oh, I am halfway done with the currents. Never mind, just kidding. Thanks to the third promise and her mightiest wings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyuipo. What of the Abakixa? Yes, these are excellent samples, a goodly quantity too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the flute, I could use an assistant, versed in the arcane arts, to enhance the Uyuipo's conductivity. Then I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Akanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. I'm going to be lazy. That's a long drive. Gathering the Uyuipo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wokevo criticized everything I did. Then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into an Uyuipo tree. I told him not to worry about it again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He is not one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles and the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Over there, by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that would be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okanu together. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to Count Koana out, a friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds. Something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. Huh. That sounds like our Koana. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust of wind that sent his feather sailing from Malms. We had a turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Ehrenfels twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we've brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wakavu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? Our beloved Ihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Woklamat, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? This boat won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Woklamat. I have rules for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kozanoukui, where the sacred likeness of Kishihahi is ensconced. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wakavu is finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wakavu with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the Stride of the Sun. Then we shall see to clearing it end to end. Alright, let's get it. As Linuhanu said, Kozanoukui should be down this way, then off to the east when the sun path branches, then something about bridges and the Stride of the Sun. Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've culled all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of the Kishihahi. Yes, that. I'm ignoring you. I don't need to kill you. I told you, you don't need to watch over me anymore. Alright, alright. At this rate, we'll soon have the route to Kozanakui secured. Okay. That's what I get for being best in slot. Now this is my kind of busy work. Stride of the sun. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of Kishaihi, the Hanu deity of the harvest. Even their sacred images are woven with reeds. Makes you appreciate how much their culture revolved around the reed harvest, doesn't it? It's said that Kishaihi was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Tural by the first Hanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Linu Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Meanwhile, in Akano,
よく聞こえなかったな。もう一遍言ってみろ、おっさ
ん。何度でも言ってやるとも。私はウクラマと王女からこのみこしの修理を頼まれたのだ。お前に渡すわけにはいかぬ。ましてや相手が挨拶もできぬ無礼者ならなおさらな。
できれば穏便に解決したかったんだけどな。仕方ない。こいつやっちゃおっか。
面倒なことになった。ああ、急いでくれ。何？ウクラマトか。
下がって、ウケブ。 みこしは俺が守る。
怖いなら出しゃばらなければいいんだよ。
俺一人だけじゃみこしを直すのは無理だった。ウクラマトたちが助けてくれたから、もう一度イヒ花祭を開くことができるんだ。だから俺は祭りのまとめ役として死んでもこいつを守る。
なら望み通り死んじゃえ。
待ちやがれ、爆打ちじゃ。おら！何？私の全力の一撃を。
これが君たち劣等種との差だよ。
もっともっとだ。泣いて許しを請うまでその身に刻み込んでやるぜ。
みこしを奪って試練を超えようって魂胆。祝福の兄弟が聞いて呆れる卑怯ぶりね。
お褒めに預かり光栄ってもんよ。何人来ようがまとめてぶっ潰してやるぜ。
待ってくれお頭。あんたが本気で戦えば死人が出ちまう。あっちの方はうまくいったって報告が届いた。だからこの場はならここで無駄な体力を使うこともないに。
命拾いしたな。
マムークはまだ相当をあの忌まわしき存在にすがっているのか。
大丈夫か？死んだりしないよな？
へっ、そう簡単に死ぬ私じゃねえよ。それよりいい日花さえ済んだろ。
ああ、やろう。
Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well not have been there at all. Nonsense! You stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Wuxian wishes to spread the word that the festival will soon be held. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Hokari! See? I remember. Oh, Hokali! Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do, what to do. Oh, Hokali! The festival is about to begin? What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there! Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on all of us, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Oh, Hokali! What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ikihana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. We're pleased to hear their festival is going ahead, I imagine. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last.
集まったのはこれだけか。
何、イヒハナ祭が始まればハヌハヌ族はじっとしていられまいよ。
そうだそうだ、ウケブの言う通り。さあさあ、みこしに乗ってくれ、ウクラマト。イヒハナ祭を始めるぞ。
よっしゃ、わかった。
イヒハナ祭は豊穣を願う祭りだが、込められた意味はそれだけではない。担ぎ手と乗り手、両者の友情が末永く続いていくことを願う杯事でもあるのだ。
いいかいいかみんな、俺たちが担ぎ上げるウクラマト王女はイヒハナ祭を復活させてくれた恩人だ。羽が抜けようが肩がいかれようが絶対絶対落とすんじゃないぞ。せーの、
こりゃ気持ちいいぜ。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。
「 腹が減ってるからって見てるだけでいいのか。担ぎたいやつはついてこい。
おやおやおやおや、王族がみこしの乗り手を務めるとは。あなた以来じゃないですかねえ、グルーチャちゃん。
よーし、担ぎ手は集まった。向かうはコザヌアキーだ。
さあ見るがよい。ここからがイヒ花祭の真骨頂だ。みこしは周囲に集う者たちの魔力を集め束ね増幅し、ケーツハリー像を通じて大地に注ぎ込み、地脈を刺激して流れを加速させる。
おお、足が。
これがイヒ花祭の豊穣魔法なのね。
みこしがマグだって話、本当だったのか。
すげえすげえよ。こんなの今まで知らなかったぜ。
Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns and carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please, feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished.
"全部が元気になったわけじゃねえのか。
一度の豊穣魔法ではこれが限界ということだろう。これから何度もイヒ花祭を繰り返せば全ての足が活気を取り戻すはずさ。
この場合試練はどうなるのかしら。
心配は無用ですよ。足の不作を解決することは偶然ではできません。たとえ一本でも元気にできたなら、それは試練に本気で向き合った証です。みこしがマグであることを見抜き、解決策をイフィー花祭に求めたのは実にお見事。しかしあれほどの効果を発揮したのは私が小鳥だった頃以来でしょう。それはつまりみこしの修繕を怠ったことでマグの力が弱まり、イヒー花祭が形骸化していたということ。あなた方は我らの文化を取り戻してもくれたのです。
兄さん、
不届き者が出たもので遅くなりましたが、選者の方がいらっしゃるならちょうどいい。
おお、これは素晴らしい。
はあ？水を垂らしただけで足が元気になっちまった。
足の不調は地脈の流れが滞っていることが原因だった。あなたはそれを水のエーテル伝導率を高める錬金薬を流すことで解消したのですね。水の流れにも簡易的な地脈としての役割を与えることでエーテルが効率的に流れるように。
これもひとえにシャーレアン魔法大学で培った知識と賢人たちの協力のおかげですよ。
賢人だって？
いいかイラマチ、これが凸国の知識と技術だよ。うまく扱えばこんなにも簡単に物事を運ぶことができるのさ。それこそ重いみこしを担ぐ必要もなくね。
はあ、やっぱ兄さんはすげえな。
ウクラマトさんのやり方が間違ってたわけじゃないわ。たどり着いた結果は同じだもの。
そうだそうだ。何よりイヒー花祭楽しかっただろ。
めっちゃくちゃ楽しかったぜ。この村には前にも来てるから、お前らのこと全部分かった気になってたけどよ。足のことといい、イヒー花祭のことといい、私が知らないことばかりだった。だけど今度こそちゃんと分かった気がする。そしたらよ、 と好きになったぜ。この村とお前らハヌハヌ族のことが。
こちらこそだよ。自分たちの
ではでは、見事試練を超えたお二人に秘跡を授けましょう。どうぞこちらへ。
よし、残るはあと5つだ。
では僕はこれで。
たく、兄さんは余韻も何もあったもんじゃねえな。
ウクラマト、次のイヒ花祭の季節にも来てくれよな。今度はトライオラの王様としてさ。
それじゃ一旦トライオラに戻るか。みんな世話になったな。また会おうぜ。
この国もまた面白くなりそうだ。
こいつがコーナ王子の作った錬金薬。試作品らしいが中身は同じはずでさ。手がした。俺様たちは何が何でも勝たなきゃならねえ。そのために使えるものは使っていかなくちゃな。
My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. Wuxian, for one. He's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Linu Hanu. It warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihana, and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Shabayev Taye. And with that, for now, we say goodbye.